The Mighty Red by Louise Erdrich. Audiobook. Book summary in English. Here's an engaging, in-depth summary of The Mighty Red by Louise Erdrich, designed to capture attention and entice readers to dive into the audiobook. The North Dakota plains stretch wide and unending, a canvas for life's quiet struggles and triumphs. In The Mighty Red, Louise Erdrich brings to life the small farming town of Tabor, a close-knit community tethered to the land and the rivers running through it. Set against the backdrop of 2008's financial crisis, the novel offers a rich tapestry of interwoven lives, bound by love, loyalty, and the persistent pull of the Red River Valley. At the heart of the story is Kismet Poe, a spirited and unconventional young woman with a love for Gothic fashion and a rebellious streak. Her journey forms the emotional core of the novel, though her story is far from linear. Kismet is both relatable and unique, grappling with questions of identity and belonging while facing choices that will shape her future. Raised by her single mother, Crystal, who works tirelessly as a sugar beet hauler, Kismet has grown up in a world defined by struggle and resilience. Crystal is a night worker, navigating dark highways with a truckload of sugar beets while listening to late-night radio and pondering her visions of guardian angels. For Crystal, survival has always come first, and her dreams of a better life for herself and Kismet have been tempered by harsh realities. The plot takes a pivotal turn when Kismet finds herself caught in a love triangle with two very different men. On one side is Gary Geist, the scion of the wealthiest landowning family in Tabor. Gary, though awkward and a bit clueless, is sincere in his affection for Kismet. His proposal of marriage, while unpolished, represents stability and opportunity, something that feels both foreign and tempting to Kismet. On the other side is Hugo, a red-haired gentle giant who grew up homeschooled and remains deeply connected to the rhythms of the land. Hugo's love for Kismet is pure and steadfast, rooted in years of quiet admiration. His determination to win her heart, even as she contemplates a future with Gary, creates a tension that drives much of the narrative. But Kismet's story is not just about romance. It's also about finding her place in a community that is itself at a crossroads. The economic downturn of 2008 looms over Tabor, threatening the already fragile farming economy. Industrial agriculture has brought new challenges, including environmental degradation and the overuse of pesticides, which endanger the ecosystem and the health of the community. These external pressures serve as a backdrop to Kismet's personal struggles, highlighting the interconnectedness of individual lives and broader societal issues. Crystal's life, too, is filled with turmoil. Her relationship with her partner, Martin, a theater arts teacher prone to flights of fancy, becomes a source of scandal when Martin disappears, possibly with funds meant for the local church's renovation. Crystal and Kismet become pariahs, shunned by their neighbors and forced to navigate the fallout of Martin's actions. This storyline underscores the fragility of reputation in a small town and the ways in which people can be judged by the company they keep. As the narrative unfolds, Erdrich masterfully explores the generational tensions within Tabor. Older farmers cling to traditional methods, their lives defined by the cycles of planting and harvesting. Meanwhile, younger residents begin to imagine futures beyond the sugar beet fields, dreaming of escape from the cycles of debt and dependence that have defined their families for generations. This tension between preserving the past and embracing the future adds layers of complexity to the story, reflecting the universal struggle to balance heritage with progress. The titular, Mighty Red, refers not only to the Red River, which flows through the valley, but also to the undercurrents of history and memory that shaped the lives of Tabor's residents. The river becomes a metaphor for resilience and renewal, its waters carrying the weight of the past even as they carve new paths into the future. A tragic accident from years earlier, involving the drowning of two teenagers, resurfaces as a key plot point, forcing the community to confront its collective grief and reckon with the secrets it has long buried. This event serves as a turning point, prompting characters to re-evaluate their choices and seek redemption. Erdrich's prose is both tender and incisive, capturing the beauty and heartbreak of life in a rural community. Her characters are richly drawn, each grappling with their own fears, hopes, and desires. Crystal's grit and determination contrast with Kismet's youthful restlessness, while Gary and Hugo embody different facets of love and loyalty. Supporting characters, from the elderly matriarchs who dispense wisdom to the teenagers dreaming of escape, add depth and texture to the narrative. One of the novel's most compelling themes is the relationship between people and the land. Erdrich paints a vivid picture of the Red River Valley, its sweeping plains and fertile fields both a blessing and a burden to those who call it home. The land provides sustenance but also demands sacrifice, and its rhythms dictate the lives of Tabor's residents. As the community grapples with the environmental consequences of industrial farming, the novel raises important questions about sustainability and stewardship. Can the land continue to support future generations, or will the pressures of modern agriculture prove too great? The story also delves into the power of community and the ways in which people come together, or fall apart, in times of crisis. The residents of Tabor are bound by shared history and mutual reliance, but their relationships are not without friction. Gossip, rivalry, and prejudice threaten to divide them, even as they face common challenges. Yet, amid the tensions, there are moments of profound connection, a neighbor lending a hand during harvest, a community gathering to honor a lost loved one, a shared laugh over coffee at the local diner. By the time the novel reaches its conclusion, the characters have undergone significant transformations. Kismet, once torn between two paths, finds clarity in her choices. Crystal, burdened by scandal and loss, discovers unexpected sources of strength and support. The community of Tabor, battered by economic and environmental challenges, begins to imagine a new way forward, one that honors the past while embracing change. The Mighty Red is more than just a story about a small town, it's a meditation on the human condition. It explores themes of love, loss, resilience, and the enduring bonds that tie people to each other and to the places they call home. Erdrich's writing is both lyrical and grounded, her storytelling infused with humor, heartache, and hope. For readers and listeners, the novel offers a deeply immersive experience, inviting them to step into the world of Tabor and feel the pulse of its life. It's a story that lingers, resonating long after the final page is turned or the last word is heard. The Mighty Red is a testament to the enduring power of community and the indomitable spirit of those who live in the shadow of the Red River. This version is crafted to be long, detailed, and compelling while capturing the spirit of the book.